Bitcoin, along with Ripple and Ethereum, are in the sights of regulators worldwide, who must strike a tricky balance, according to Dr. Garrick Hileman. Dr. Hileman, who has advised the CIA and U.S. Army on cryptocurrencies, warned would-be cryptocurrency investors a regulatory crackdown is coming. Dr. Hileman, from the Cambridge University Centre for Alternative Finance, was asked if regulation is inevitable. He replied, "I think it is." He said, "Many regulators are trying to strike the right balance here between not crushing the sector and allowing innovation to foster and attract new investment to the local economies, job growth, etc., but also trying to protect investors who are entering the space who may not have the resources to fully vet some of the purchases they are making." GettyExpress.co.uk. Bitcoin is due to come under scrutiny from regulators. It's a really tricky balancing act for regulators. Dr. Garrick Hileman, Bitcoin expert. It's a really tricky balancing act for regulators. UK Prime Minister Theresa May said cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin should be looked at very seriously, and has demanded tighter regulation during an interview in Davos. Speaking to Bloomberg, she said, "We should look at these very seriously, precisely because of the way they can be used, particularly by criminals." Bitcoin's price has fallen again into $10,000 territory on Tuesday as the South Korean government began to implement a ban on all anonymous traders in an attempt to crack down on crypto criminal activity. Bitcoin took another hit yesterday after the price plunged from $11,926 to $10,925 in just a few hours during the evening. Bitcoin and blockchain expert Simon Taylor said, "I think it's evidence of a government trying to get its hand around a subject which was seen as ungovernable." The ban is expected to deliver a harsh blow to the cryptocurrency market as Seoul and the rest of Asia handled a large portion of global crypto trading activities. Speaking to Express.co.uk at London Blockchain Week, Dr. Hileman said that taxation is another issue that should be on investors' minds. He said, "From a regulatory perspective, we are seeing growing interest from tax authorities. Securities regulators have been the main focus for the past 6 months or so, but tax authorities are getting more interested in crypto with the incredible appreciation," as well as his warning about eagle-eyed tax authorities. Dr. Hileman outlines what else he expects from cryptocurrency in 2018. He said Bitcoin, Ethereum and other cryptocurrency firms are working on ways to radically increase the number of transactions that can be processed on their networks. He added, that could make them much more viable for scaling up to Visa-level types of activity. Tuesday, January 16, 2018, and another Blockchain Week delegate predicted the further growth of cryptocurrency beyond 2018, with Bitcoin even reaching $1 million within the next 20 years. Bobby Lee, CEO of China's first Bitcoin exchange BTCC, said, "Bitcoin, I think it will get to $1 million per Bitcoin. Right now, it's 10,000, it will go to 100,000 and then 200,000 and 500,000 and $500,000. That's going to be a milestone and then eventually it will cross for $1 million for Bitcoin." Asked how long it would take to hit the million mark, Mr. Lee said, "Within 20 years, really within 20 years. However, some investors believe Bitcoin could fall as much as 80% due to an alleged scandal involving Bitfinex and its cryptocurrency Tether." Cryptocurrency is also attracting the attention of credit card providers, who are attempting their own form of regulatory crackdown. Bank of America, Citigroup are reviewing their policy after Capital One Financial earlier this month banned cryptocurrency purchases on its cards. Money laundering appears to be at the forefront of concerns, with Discover CEO David Nelms revealing to Bloomberg that financing purchases of cryptocurrencies, such as Bitcoin, Ripple or Ethereum, creates headaches for banks that are required to monitor transactions for money laundering. Visa has also ended a relationship with cryptocurrency card company Wavecrest, which allowed people to convert their cryptocurrencies into cash loaded onto a prepaid card. The news comes after a recent survey showed that nearly one-fifth of all Bitcoin buyers are using credit cards to fund their investments. The Lender2 survey, in December, found that 18.15% of their sample of 672 Bitcoin investors had used a credit card.